Oh, you. Hello, my dear friends. Welcome back to another episode of Coffee Corner. And of course, you have your dear guest, Bob. And this time we also have another guest, Bob Jr. And so let's get started. Today I'm going to sit here in a weird position because I'm using my rolling foam to hold my microphone so I can get a better quality of the sound. I don't know since when I'm so obsessed with the quality of the sound or audio. I just can't stand when my voice is very thin and with the poor quality I just can't. Okay, anyway, so today's topic is about being judgmental. Well, not really like that. So I somehow came across this video on YouTube talking about why do people judge. And then somehow I came across another topic about don't take it personally. Why do people feel offended all the time? So I'm going to just combine two topics together. And if you have any questions, please leave down comment down below so your expert will help answer your questions. Anyway, so why did I want to talk about why do people judge or why do people always judge other people? That's because I think if you know, I posted a thing about IELTS things. I post my IELTS marks, scores, whatever they are. I wasn't really trying to show off like, hey, look, I got high marks there. But I was just saying that I was from a newbie, that my English was really terrible, to now I can talk. And to be quite honest, I don't really think IELTS marks tell something. You know what I mean? Some people are just good at tests. I'm not good at the tests, but I'm good at practical skills. I can talk, so I'm proud of myself. Anyway, that's not point. So, and then this person somehow came to me and left a comment there saying that, well, I got 8.5 on my writing and speaking. I almost said, good for you. Then I realized, why am I wasting my time on people like that, right? So I don't even care. All my energies should be saved for my dear friends here, and I want to help you. Or who else wants help from me? I'm willing to help. Not like I'm not trying to battle with you, okay? So anyway, and then I was like, was he judging me because my writing wasn't good enough, or what was he trying to say to me when he left the comment? Then I was thinking about, I should actually look up for the judgmental thing. And then I went to search on Quora, and then somehow this video was shown up on my YouTube. So let's talk about why do people judge. So when you think, I don't know, I sometimes judge too. So I was thinking when I judge people, let's say, for example, okay, when I went through or when I surfing on Xiaohongshu, I was looking or watching all the videos there. Sometimes I feel happy, sometimes I feel comfortable, sometimes I feel very judgmental. And then I was just thinking about myself, using myself as an example so I don't offend anyone there, right? When I look at someone's teeth, okay, so I was like, her teeth were not perfect. He should do this or she should do this. And then I realized I wasn't really judging them. I think teeth are the problem that I have. So I really focus on the problem I have, but because it is so hard for me to admit that I have this problem, so I'm actually projecting my problem on other people. So that's why my focus is on their teeth, and I'm like, oh, they don't have perfect teeth. That's because I don't have it. Then I realized maybe when I judge people, not because they're bad or they're not perfect or something else, maybe because I'm not good enough. So I'm projecting all my problems on other people. So I can say, look, they're not perfect too, right? So I think that's why we judge. But anyway, let me read some notes I have here, and I'm so sorry. he refused to kiss me anyway. So, bye. I made notes here, and I really want to share this with you. And it's about why do people judge? And this guy is a very famous psychiatrist, and he said one thing is thinking is difficult. That's why people judge. Well, if you think really, when you judge people, or when some people judge you, and you would think about, they don't even know you. Why do they do that? Well, because that's the easiest way to leave a comment on you. When people don't know you, it's not like they don't want to know you. It's just that they're too lazy and they don't have time to listen to you, get to know you, maybe be friends with you, and then finally realize you have some hidden talents there. No, this is I don't know, in the modern world, people have no time to waste and they want to do everything in a really fast speed. So, if I see you, I don't like you, and of course I'm going to judge you, and I'll give you reasons why I don't like you, and that's it, right? They don't have patience, they don't want to know you, and they don't want to listen to you, and think is too much. So, why do I bother? I'll just leave my judgment there for you. Anyway, and then here, so this guy this is from Quora. I can put the question or answer link to Zhihu, and maybe if you're interested, you can definitely go there and have a look. So he said here, people think they know everything. They don't want to listen to your point of views. They already tend to have a notion about what you should be, the possibility saying your conditions. There are many possibilities in life, but eventually they're overlooked. So for me, I think when you see me, or when I see someone, I already have a concept about this person. I think he should or she should be like that. Let's say you have a mean looking person, and of course your first impression is this person is mean, so I don't like her and she might not be nice to me, and then I already have the presumption about this person. It is hard to change the point of view, especially when I don't have time to get to know you. Then what am I going to do? Of course I'm just gonna, hey, I don't like this person because she looks very mean. But that is very judgmental, right? So only if I have time or in the future have a chance to work closely with her, and it may change my point of view. But do I have the time? Do I have the chance? Maybe not. So what am I going to do, right? Nothing. So that person is still being judged by me. I still give my own opinions, even that is not true. So nobody can change it. It's not under our control. It's not something that we can control over, right? So that's what I was saying. And then he also said here, people try to put you in a box telling boundaries and limitations. Hey, you know what? When I wear this, someone would say, don't you think it's too exposed? Or the funniest thing is, I have to mention this. I post my interview videos, only 10 seconds on WeChat. And then the first two comments I got was, your lipstick is too much. And you have your eye bags. Thank you for commenting on that. For the whole 10 seconds talking in English, and that is the only thing you can notice about me. Well, why do you judge? So first of all, now I'm thinking maybe that person who said my lipstick was too much because she was afraid to use that kind of vivid color on herself, and she was worried that people are going to say something like, oh, you look like and you should not, at your age, you should not wear that kind of lipstick. That's why the only thing she could notice about me was my lipstick. And then, of course, she left a comment like that. And the second person said, well, look at your eye bags. Well, that could be he or she has problems with her or his eye bags, and then it was a really big problem for her or him that he could not get rid of it, and then he will only focus on people with eye bags, and then they would say, oh, look at that person, she has eye bags too. Well, that is judgmental too. But if I were in this situation before, I would be so offended because how dare you say that? How dare you talking about my lipstick or my eye bags? Not like you can't talk about, but I would be like, wow, you can't focus on my talent. You can't focus on my speaking skills. How wonderful I was there. And then you only talked about my lipstick and eye bags. I will be like that, to be quite honest. But now I think I'm okay because I kind of think it through. Okay, this is the second topic I was gonna do is don't take it personally. Once you realize why they judge, and you'll be totally cool because when they judge, it's a projection of them, of their own problems on you. It's not because something wrong with you. So when people judge, it has nothing to do with you. Okay, when they judge, they just want to do it because they have this issue, they have this problem in their own life and they can't figure out, and it hurts them so much to admit that they actually have problems. Then what do? They project this kind of thing on you, and then they are being picky on you, and they're going to just be mean to you, and they're going to leave nasty comments or say nasty things in front of you. And that's what they do to make themselves more comfortable by saying nasty things to you. Well, that's how people function, or some of the people function in their real life to please themselves. But people like us, we're kind and we don't do that, right? We're not trying to make other people miserable. So, oh, look at your English, it's so terrible. Look at your accent. How dare you talking to me in English, you Chinese people, right? So we don't do that. We try to encourage people, right? We've been through difficult time learning English. We had struggles before, and that's why I'm here. I want to help people get through those struggles, and then they can improve faster. They don't have to go through what I've been through, and that's the whole purpose. But if I'm not a nice person, I would be like, well, I'm so good. I'm very privileged. Now, of course, I speak good English, so you better not talk to me in English. You better not point out my mistakes because who are you, right? So I could be like that too, right? But when I say that, maybe it's not because you have problems. It's just because I have problems. I can't figure that out. So, but I need a like platform or somewhere to vent it out, and then you're the target, and I'll be mean to you, and that's what people do when they judge. So you have to understand when they do that, it has nothing to do with you. Always remember that if people judge you, how you look, what you wear, or how you talk, or how you behave, or even with your accent or anything, right? So don't feel offended. Don't take it personally because nothing about you. So a perfect example, if I say this, you're just not Chinese enough. Would you feel that is a judgmental thing? Would you feel offended by that? I personally wouldn't because that is not true. I am very Chinese, right? So when you say that, that is not true. Or when people say, "Oh, you just don't like it. You're not orange at all." Right? Why are you not orange? First of all, I'm a human being. I'm not an orange, and I can't turn orange. So of course I'm not going to be orange enough, and that is not true. And I won't be mad at it because that is not true. But when people say something like, "Oh, your accent, I'm not really sure, so you better be careful with your accent," or "Yeah, you don't sound very native, so why are you teaching English? Maybe you're not qualified." I will feel offended. Okay, I will feel furious because not because I'm mad. I think more because that I feel insecure about my accent. Right, I realize I may have something wrong with my accent, and I'm trying to work hard on it. I'm trying to improve it, but I haven't got to that level. And when people say that, my first reaction is, "Oh my God, and maybe something wrong with my accent." And my second reaction would be like, "How dare you say that to me? That is not true." So you always deny that something you don't want to admit. And that's why how you feel offended, because you're scared, you're insecure. When people say you're not smart enough, and then you feel offended because, first of all, that may not be true, but you're not sure. Maybe I'm not smart, but he said that to me. And then, how dare you? So you realized, oh no, am I smart or not? Or something like you're not pretty, or you have a really round face, or something. I had a comment before saying about I need to fix my teeth or something like that. I felt offended, but I also realized that is true. I need to fix my teeth. However, I don't have money for that. So what am I going to do? I'll just feel offended, right? And that's another thing you may want to realize when you feel offended when people judge you, that's because you feel insecure about the things they were talking about. And when you feel insecure, and then you have to learn to distinguish whether it is true or it's just your insecurity. So sometimes when people say I'm not pretty, I'm not pretty like celebrities. I'm not, Scarlett Johansson. I'm not as hot as she is. But I'm not ugly, right? So now when people say you're not pretty, I'm okay. Because, I'm not that pretty, but I'm still pretty. I'm still presentable. So go to hell, right? You know what I mean? But then now we're talking about, let me check my camera. I hope it's still on. Yeah, it's still on. So now it comes to not taking it personally, not feeling offended, is like what I said before, right? So when they judge you, it's their problem, not your problem. You have to really think about it. You have to really think it through. It's not your problem. But if you take it personally, then it has nothing to do with them. Then it's you. So you decide to take it personally. You decide to piss you off. Nothing other people can do, right? So it's your own emotion. You want to learn how to how to control it, how to be better at your emotions. So of course I have more notes there. Is here. So it says, okay. I don't like my notes. I'm going to abandon it. So when you take it personally, and then it comes back to our topic we did before is overthinking. So you're trying to read the mind, right? And they don't, let's say, I have this email. I'll show you here. So we're talking about one student. He's a new student. He just came in yesterday, trying new class, new platform. And then I said, if you have problems, let me know. And then he said, no problem. But then he still called the school, said he had a problem, and he felt overwhelmed about the class because it's new. And then this main person, told me that he need to get used to my accent and please give him more encouragement or something like that. And my first reaction, I was furious. How dare you talk about my accent? Then, before I had that reaction, now I analyzed my own reaction. Okay, it sounds kind of like psych, but no. So I analyzed my reaction to that email. It was more like I was trying to read more than just that email. Okay, so when she said, he needs to get used to your accent. Well, here is the story. So first, this person thinks I have a bad accent. And this person thinks my accent actually affects the intelligibility or comprehensibility. And my accent is so terrible. That's why she has to remind me of my accent, saying that, well, this student needs time to... That is a whole lot of details over there that she did not tell me at all. It's all my imagination. Okay, I am fill in the gaps of her email and created a whole story that will make me super angry. And then I realized, why am I doing that? Why am I trying to read her mind? That she didn't say that, she didn't say that. Why are you making this so complicated for yourself? So I'm more like, hey, calm down and think about that email in this way. When she said, this student needs to get used to my accent, maybe she didn't mean that I have a bad accent, because she never said that, right? And of course, you're not supposed to say that. She may say this in this way that different teachers, even your native speakers, we still different people have different accents. Imagine you speaking Mandarin, same thing, right? If you're from the north, you have a northern accent. If you're from the south and you have a southern accent, even we're all speaking Mandarin. So same thing here. It doesn't matter where you're from, where you weren't born, you still have a unique accent. And I think what she was trying to say that his previous teacher had that accent. Now he switched to a new teacher, and new teacher has a new accent. So he needs time to get used to it. Here we go. And right away, I felt super good. So, oh, okay, wow, that was not just, personally for me. I think I was taking that too far. First, because I'm not a native speaker and I really care about my accent. And when people say something about my accent, I freaked out. Okay. But if you calm down, give yourself a couple seconds there and think about, or not think about too much about what it says. Just read the words, literally. Okay. Don't overread. So you will think it's not a big deal. So here is what I learned. When, let's say, even if she was trying to judge me, I don't take it personally, then her judgment has nothing to do with me. So she can do whatever she wants. If that makes her happy, you go ahead. But I didn't take it personally, then I make myself happy. So that has to do something with myself from my end because I decided not to take it personally. I know something wrong with her, and maybe she's not open-minded. Maybe she's never been dealing with a non-native speaker or international people, and maybe she's never been through an ESL class and then through a lot of problems with teaching students, and that's why she came up with that conclusion. But for me, as long as I feel okay, I don't take it personally. I don't take her words. Then I don't feel mad. Right? I don't feel unhappy. Why not? Why are you harassing yourself? I kept saying that. Don't stop harassing yourself. And that is why people love to judge. And that is something that we have no control over. So let them do what they want. If that makes you happy, you go ahead. You're not my friends. You can judge me. This is a free platform. I post there for you to judge. So, of course, you have a right to leave any comments you want. Same thing in the real life, at work. If you're not close friends, right, it is hard for them to get to know you. It is hard for them to acknowledge your hidden talents. So what? Go ahead, because after work, see you, right? Good friends, stay together. Acquaintances, you're just acquaintances. Okay, so that is one thing. Don't take it personally. I'm still trying to learn how to do this better because when you are just very emotional, it is hard to not take it personally. But now I'm trying to learn, and maybe this is a good tip for you too, is to take a step back and cool yourself down a little bit and then think about why are you so mad? And because this is something you can control. This is yourself. You can control yourself. You can learn yourself, and you can do better, right? So if there's something you can do from your end, do it and make it feel better. And that's it. That is it, right? Why do people judge? I don't know. They love to do it. People are difficult to understand. So how to not take it personally? Work hard, practice, and think about how you can do better for yourself. Write it down, all the negative feelings. Write them down. I have this journal on Notion. I have good days, bad days, and I write all my negative thoughts. Very negative, very nasty. 2 bad days, but I never look at them because once they're there, they're gone. It's a garbage, right? It's a trash. So they go there. You don't go through trash. And then you have good days and you put it there too. Why are you feeling good today? Because you manage your emotions, you manage your behaviors, and you did a good job, you accomplished something. And then feel proud of yourself, and that makes you feel better. And other than that, You can't control other people, and just let it go. And you can control yourself, do it. And I think that's it. If they want to judge you, let them. Because you can tell them to, freak off. And they can't. They're not going to listen to you. So what you can do is go ahead, do whatever you want. I'll just ignore you. Because if I don't respond to that comment, I win. So anyway, and that is today's episode. I hope you like it. Next episode, I don't know. I'm still thinking. So we'll see. Maybe I'll give you a surprise. Stay tuned. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.